What's going on, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a couple of major companies that I'm going to be looking at in terms of their earnings reports for the next couple of weeks. So for those of you guys that have been paying attention to the stock markets recently, a lot of fear has been in the markets. A lot of bearish sentiment has been in the markets as well. We've seen the major indexes, including the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq Composite fall 6 to 10% over the past 2 trading weeks. So this has set a lot of fear out there in the markets amongst us investors, traders, and pretty much everyone that's looking to start investing in the stock market. So what we're going to be looking for in these earnings reports is primarily a strong earnings season, because if these major companies are able to report strong numbers, strong revenues, strong profits, that means our economy is still in a healthy state. That's why we're going to be looking for these big name companies that we're going to be talking about in this video to report very good earnings, because this is going to give us guidance for the rest of 2018 and into 2019. And also a very important thing that we want to look for is the guidance of these companies to be good? Is the guidance of these companies to be growing over the next year? So without further ado, guys, let's talk about Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. This is the first company out there in the markets to hit $1 trillion market cap. So this is actually one of my biggest investments in my long-term portfolio. And Apple, they report their earnings on November 1st in 2018. Earnings per share estimate is at $2.77 per share. And what to look out for in particular in terms of Apple, guys, is the early sales of the new iPhone that just came out. So obviously not all of the sales of this iPhone are going to be incorporated into their earnings report, but the first 2-3 weeks of these new iPhone sales are going to be in their earnings report. So we're going to want to see how well these iPhones are selling, how well the previous models are selling from over the summer, including the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus. We want to see, and also the iPhone X. And obviously we want to see services business growth in terms of their service business, because this business is one of the biggest growth aspects in terms of Apple. And I believe it's going to be one of the major businesses, profit machines Apple is going to have in the next coming years. So growth in those businesses, and especially in the iPhone, is very vital in terms of Apple's earnings report for this year. So next, we have PayPal. And this earnings report is actually coming out tomorrow, October 18th, 2018. And everyone should know what PayPal is. It's a very easy way to send money, receive money, and do business transactions in terms of e-commerce and a bunch of other things out there on the internet. So their earnings per share estimate is at about 54 cents per share. And what we want to see, guys, in particular with PayPal is a strong sales growth. So over the past couple of years, PayPal's sales have been growing at amazing clips, right? And now we notice that PayPal stock is actually down to about $80, down from about a high of about $90 to $95 a couple of weeks ago. This could be a good buying opportunity for PayPal if you are a long-term investor, and especially if they're able to report strong sales growth. This could definitely be a good opportunity to hop into PayPal. So the next stock that we want to watch is Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. They report their earnings on 10/24/18 with earnings per share estimates of $96 or 96 cents rather per share. And what to look out for Microsoft is their commercial cloud revenue growth. So just like Google, guys, just like Apple, Microsoft is trying to grow their cloud business. This is going to be a very big business for Microsoft in the next coming months, in the next coming years, as more and more things start to move over to the cloud. So that's a very important thing to watch. And you know, Microsoft is a very big business in terms of market capitalization, and the stock's price weighs heavily on the indexes, which is something to keep a close eye on. So another one is Tesla, guys, ticker symbol TSLA. And now that the SEC and the Elon Musk situation is over, I do believe that Tesla is going to be able to push up in price from here, as a lot of fear is out of the way in terms of Elon Musk and Tesla. But there's always an opportunity and there's always a chance for Elon Musk to go on Twitter and tweet some dumb thing to push the stock down. But, hopefully Elon Musk's antics are under control. So their report is coming out on the 30th of October, and their earnings per share estimate is projected at negative 19 cents per share. And remember, guys, Tesla is not yet profitable. So what to look for is what their guidance is looking like for the rest of 2018 and heading into 2019. We want to see a heavy clip increase in sales growth. We want to see how their production is looking. Are they becoming more efficient with all their new cars out there? Are their factories producing the cars quicker? Are they able to push more cars out there into their market? And possible profitability guidance. I heard Elon Musk said Tesla was going to be profitable in 2018. So in the earnings report call, it would be great to see, what the profit outlook is looking like in terms of Tesla. So Facebook, guys, is another one that's been all over the news, and that's going to be a very huge earnings report coming on October 30th in 2018. Their earnings per share estimate is at $1.47 per share. And what to look out for in particular, guys, with Facebook is the Instagram growth. And we've seen in the previous report for Facebook, the number of people that are using Facebook and signing up for Facebook is slowly starting to, slow down, because a lot of people out there are already on Facebook. So I want to see the shift over to Instagram and how Instagram is going to be able to monetize itself via ads. And I want to see the growth there, as well as the, all these issues out there in the news to clear up with Facebook. We saw a big data breach in Europe affecting about 3 to 5 million people. So, a bunch of these negative aspects out there in the news, in the markets about Facebook is really pushing the stock down. So I want to see a lot of this stuff to clear up. I want to see what Mark Zuckerberg has to say about this in the earnings report call, as well as some other growth aspects. We want to see some revenue growth, earnings per share growth. We got to see how that is all looking like before, putting money into Facebook. But especially, guys, the Instagram growth is very, very important. So the next one we're going to talk about briefly is Advanced Micro Devices, also known as AMD. They report their earnings on October 24th in 2018 with their earnings per share estimate of 0.12 cents, right? So what to look out for in terms of AMD is their earnings per share and revenue growth and their further guidance. So AMD, guys, has been one of the fastest growing stocks over the past year. I believe the stock was at about $8 per share a couple of months back, and we saw it top off at about $34. So that's a lot due to the bullish sentiment behind the stock, the growth prospects of this stock. So what we want to see in particular, guys, in this report is to see if the growth and the guidance of this company is going to keep up with the valuation of what the stock is at right now. So let's say AMD comes out with amazing growth prospects, amazing guidance after this earnings report. I don't see why not this company won't shoot up even higher into the $30 again, possibly into the $40 if we keep moving on, into 2019 in a bullish market. So that's what we're looking at in terms of AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. So another one we're going to talk about is Google, ticker symbol GOOG. So this one comes out on October 25th in 2018. Earnings per share estimate $10.43 per share. What to look out for, guys, is the cloud business growth, strong earnings per share / revenue numbers as well. So out of the big tech stocks, guys, Google has been underperforming the Amazons, the Apples of the market, right? So what we want to see is some of that, cloud business to grow, just like Microsoft and just like Apple with their services revenue product, as well as, Microsoft's cloud product. We want to see Google's cloud business grow to keep keep up and, maintain or even beat out Microsoft and Apple, because, that we all know that's exactly what Google is trying to do. So we want to see that business continue to grow with strong earnings per share and a strong revenue in terms of what they, gave out for the previous quarter. So Square is another one we want to watch. Their report comes out November 7th, 2018. Earnings per share estimate at 11 cents. And what to look out for, guys, is strong guidance and earnings per share revenue growth. Just like AMD, Square is in a growth mode right now. They are growing their revenues, their profits, and their earnings per share at a very strong clip right now. So we want to see that continue to happen with strong guidance out there for the next coming years. So to end it off, guys, we're going to talk about Amazon very quickly. Their report comes out October 25th, 2018, with EPS estimated at $3.11 per share. So what to look out for in particular, guys, is how this home builder guidance is going to look. We're in very early stages in terms of Amazon Homes, but I really want to see, as a long-term investor of Amazon, as a long-term, visionary of Amazon, I want to see where this home builder, these homes that Amazon is, planning to build, where the vision is for this. What is planned with this home building, new business that they are in, as well as the web services / operating margin, profit margin growth that Amazon has been experiencing. So a lot of, growth aspects in terms of Amazon, especially with this new home builder that there are, all these homes that they're trying to build. They're trying to sync up the whole entire home with Amazon, specs like the Amazon Alexa, Amazon controlled, fridge, all these appliances, crazy things that Amazon is trying to do out there. I want to see some more solid guidance in terms of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you guys want to, as well as join our Discord group. The links are all down below in the description box. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day today. Peace.